All right, Tara, you're part of the Women in Football program with the CFL. How's the grind been like for you so far at training camp?
It's been a grind. Like, it's so exhausting. I absolutely don't know how these guys are doing it because I'm not really doing anything, but I'm bagged.
Okay.
But it's been fun, totally fun.
So, how many hours have you been out here and what have you been doing with the team?
So it looks like about 15-hour days. I'm here first thing in the morning to help guys just with their strength programs, do some rehab, kind of just morphed into the training staff saying, hey, this guy has this, that, whatever, let's help us figure out how to keep him moving. So that's been the bulk of what I've been doing. And then the rest of the time I'm just kind of getting to hang out. It's great.
Have you worked with a pro team like this before?
I have, yeah. So in '94, I'm aged. I'm, I graduated with a master's in performance in sports science, and my first job was the Maple Leaf Farm team, and then I
Okay.
started working in football. I helped people get big. That was my specialty at the time. Of you want to get big fast. I know how to do that. So I got hired by the offensive line, and then back in the day, Alan Pitts to try to help fix his running because he was a different runner, and Pee Wee Smith. And so yeah, this was kind of where I got my start, and then was helping guys for years behind the scenes, just with their programming and when they didn't adapt, when they were struggling, like how to fix that. So if this is like coming back home, I haven't been here for a while, but yeah, it's been super fun.
Right. So, you've been in the business for 25 plus years. How has it changed? It seems like there's so much more attention and more detail paid to athletes and their bodies and being in the best shape possible.
Well, interestingly, I would say the more things change, the more they stay the same. So I'm a physiologist, so physiology doesn't change. So what I've noticed is people have gone way out and around in other directions, and it's come back to basics and foundations again. So um, I would say with the internet, everyone's an expert. So there's mums, dads, I don't know, anyone trying to do things around fitness. And that makes it harder because people have all sorts of ideas and more is better. So we as sports scientists in I guess the upper levels of sport or dealing with development are always trying to get people to back off. So interestingly, people are doing more than they should. So we're getting a lot more athletes broken down earlier, quitting sport earlier. I see 15, 16-year-old hockey players with backs like guys in the NHL in their 30s. So my push in sport is really around sort of managing the expectations around training so that they adapt on time and they can extend their sport life. So my specialty is really now on sustainability of performance. So how do you keep a guy in the NFL or CFL for 14, 15, 16 years versus
Right.
one? Would have never crossed my mind in a million years to be involved on this level. Like I've done almost everything else in sport, but to even think about coaching behind the scenes, like I pinch myself. I'm
Right.
like, I'm here, I'm standing in the middle of the field, like it's sort of surreal, it hasn't sunk in. So just that's a testament in itself. Yes, it's changing, but I think we still have a ways to go.